Halo, halo. Welcome back to my channel. Kali ini kita akan lanjut main The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Quick recap ya. Episode sebelumnya kita ada quest Family Matters, yaitu nyari anak dan istrinya Baron. Baron itu yang tahu di mana Cyrilla berada. Jadi dia yang sebelumnya yang ketemu Cyrilla, yang nyelamatin Cyrilla ya. Bukan nyelamatin sih. Dia ngasih hospitality lah, Cyrilla. Jadi Geralt berusaha untuk cari informasi tentang di mana keberadaan Cyrilla. Jadi dia akan bantu Baron untuk nyari anak dan istrinya, so dia bisa tahu keberadaan Cyrilla. Oke, mungkin itu aja. Kita langsung ke in-game-nya ya.
The Witcher's contact in Velen was to be Hendrik, the Emperor's spy. Hendrik was operating incognito in that war-ravaged land. His mission, to gather intelligence about Ciri. Yet Geralt arrived too late. The WildHunt had reached Hendrik first. The Witcher learned nothing from the spy's corpse, but the Wraiths had failed to find his notes. Geralt read them and knew that Ciri had been a guest of the Bloody Baron, a local warlord, and that she'd quarreled with a witch.
Oke, kita misinya adalah Family Matter, Talk to the Baron. Oke, sebelumnya beberapa hal yang sudah dilakuin ya. Gue lakuin nggak jadiin konten, jadi gue explore di map ini lagi, White Orchard. Ada beberapa hal yang sudah gue buka, ada yang belum, tapi nanti sambil kita main quest sambil kita buka-buka map-map yang belum kebuka ini, kayak discover location. Oke, let's go talk to the Baron. Wah, ada kebakaran nih. Ada apa nih? Sepertinya ada masalah juga. We must hurry. Let's go. Apa ya? Sayangnya ini nggak bisa manjat ya. Bapak bisa manjat. Bukan The Witcher, Genshin. Woi, kastil kebakaran masih diem aja tuh.
Where's Oswin? Anyone seen him?
Believe I saw him into the stable.
It's Oswin.
Fire. You blind? Nobody willing to put it out? Ain't that simple. Most are afraid. Baron flies into a rage. He takes no prisoners.
My brother's in the stable. We've got to save him. He'll burn alive. Him and the horses.
See what I can do.
Hurry now, quick!
What the heck?
You, wed? Right.
I know your wife, Mid.
What the fuck are you suggesting?
Don't play me for a fool.
Oh, hey,
You've
Baron.
been beating them for years. Finally, they'd had enough and fled. Sound about right?
Oh, Boss Baron.
They ran from you, didn't they?
Lying prick!
What? Lost your nerve? Shit. Fire's spreading.
Oh. That's this sih. Tadi dia yang kebakaran.
We need to talk.
Jadi Baron ternyata yang apa ya, saya buat kasar lah istri sama anaknya. So, jadi makanya anak istrinya kabur. Well, gak jadi nyelamatin.
Sit down. You beat them.
I never laid a finger on Tamara. Not once.
Oh,
And on Anna.
That's another story.
okay.
She always knew how to spark my ire.
How to spy? How to get you out? You knew they ran away.
You knew they had run away from the start.
Yes, I knew.
Why didn't you tell me? Wasted my time.
Say I had. Say I'd said I had troubles. Couldn't control my wife, my daughter. What kind of flaccid prick would you take me for?
They did run away, you dropped them out. No matter, I know how to find them. Nanti aja. How did they flee?
Tell me everything you remember about the day they fled. The truth this time.
I'd been soaking myself 3 days straight.
Mabuk
Anna came to me, said they were leaving. I begged them to stay. She refused to hear it. I tried to stop her. She wriggled like an eel. We struggled. She fell.
She fell.
Last blasted thing I remember. Woke up in the morn, breeches heavy with my own piss. A large bump on my head. Sadly, they were gone. Know what that's like, Witcher? No. How the fuck could you? I was left with nothing. Nothing! Only the bottle.
What was sign of the body?
Signs of a fight in the room. Hole in the wall, wine all over the landing. Was that you?
We tussled.
Oke,
She
dia
tried to whack me on the noggin with a
dia nggak
candlestick.
cerita kalau
Kept
dia
missing. Hit the
lagi
wall and the pillar instead.
ya bertengkar ya.
Staggered backwards onto the table, spilled the wine, slipped and tumbled. Anna used that moment to flee. She rushed down the stairs, still clutching that damn candlestick.
So
caught her on
that's
the
the story.
We fell.
That's a
thought I
true
had her.
story.
Then she turned and smacked me in the
What a
head.
man.
I blacked out.
So
Don't know what happened next.
don't do that. Okay.
When I came to, I was alone.
The child is this?
Tamara present for all this? She see you quarrel?
Through the doorway, perhaps. She didn't enter the room.
Shame.
Shame, too.
Nggak boleh teman-teman.
Turned out differently.
Bagaimanapun
The
juga.
sight of her always calmed me.
What happened next?
Next, it only got worse. I awoke at sunset, not knowing how many days had passed. Thought it was all a ploughing, drunken nightmare. And then I went to the bedchamber, and Anna was not there. Instead, there was blood everywhere. I knew she'd miscarried. My breath short, my throat locked. I neared the bed and saw it. It lay there, a tiny thing, defenseless, on bloodied sheets, dead. And it was my doing.
So Anna mati atau apa ya? Anna mati atau gimana nih?
Maybe
Atau
you're doing,
anaknya.
maybe not. But that amulet she wore could be important. Or maybe the fact that she lost it. What did you do with the child?
What was I to do? Took it out and buried it.
Just like that?
Damn you! I gave no thought to a funeral. It was a horror. I wanted it to end. That child had been my dream. I told Anna, the little one, our little one, to make things right. Yet she died before she could be born.
Sedih juga.
Understand, Witcher. My child was dead.
Keep it together lah.
Get hold of yourself. Men like you, when they break down, look downright pathetic.
You're a heartless bastard.
Ya, The Witcher.
Mutations worked then. But here's the good news. Your dead child might help us find the one who's still alive. And your wife.
What? How?
Sometimes miscarried fetuses, if they don't get a proper burial, turn into botchlings.
I see.
Fucking what?
Botchling.
A cursed creature that draws strength from killing pregnant women. Once it's strong enough, it attacks those who scorned it.
But how? How does it know?
Blood ties. They're a strong bond. A bond I want to use to find your family.
How?
One of two ways. Legends claim you can bury a botchling under the family's threshold, perform a ritual and turn it into a lubberkin. That's a sort of, hob, a guardian spirit that could lead me to your family.
And the other way?
We kill it and draw some blood. Take that to the peller and he does the rest.
Do not kill my child. It's suffered enough already. Lift the curse that it may finally rest in peace.
Whatever we do, we gotta find the botchling first.
I'll show you where I buried her, and I'll dig the grave at my threshold.
If it turns out we can't transform the botchling into a lubberkin, they can bury us in it. Handy either way.
Okay. Let's do this
The
lah.
sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight, at midnight.
Then wait here with me. Near midnight, I'll take you to where I buried her.
Get word to the common folk. Let us stay in their homes tonight and draw a line of salt outside their doors.
Oh,
And try to sober up.
Do I take a shovel to dig up the grave?
Take it. You'll need it, but not for that.
Oke, kita akan melawan Botchling.
A bit further. Follow me.
You give the child a name.
No. Why would we?
Mistake. Names are powerful seals.
Itulah kenapa nama adalah doa teman-teman ya.
Chose a lovely spot.
Damn it, will you relent? I'm ploughing now I've done wrong.
Good. The grave's dug up and empty.
What's that?
Was,
Botchling's on the prowl.
wah dia makan sendiri.
Look.
Take it in your arms, quick.
And if it goes guaranteed, it'll bite us in the arse before we know it.
Keep screaming and it will turn rabid. It's calm for now.
Bloody hell. What happens when it gets ploughing restless?
It'll bite through your jugular and you'll bleed to death before I can help. Tell me if it starts wriggling. I'll calm it with magic. Pick it up. Take it in your arms.
Let's see. The slot way. Anak kecil.
Merciful gods.
Back to the fortress.
What? With this?
As I recall, you were the one wanted to test the old legends, change it into a lubberkin.
Oh, fuck.
Let's follow that. What is
Spectres. Botchling scent attracted.
Lost your nerve?
good, good.
It's writhing something fierce. Can't hold it. Calm it somehow.
Aksi, aksi.
Oh,
Oke.
quiet now.
Aksi.
What do you want to do with it?
Me? Nothing. This is your job. Told you, gotta bury it under the threshold. If the tales are true, by tomorrow it'll be a leopard. From then on, it'll watch over your house and help me find your family.
Oke.
Need to hurry.
On with it. Hold on.
I see. Mati aku. Oh wow. Orang.
Squirming again. It worked. It stopped.
Chosen a name.
Shit.
No,
So think of one. It's important.
it's a girl. What would Anna have named her?
Oke. Kita harus naik ke atas lagi. Oke. I got it. Terus aja ya.
What now?
Repeat after me. By the powers of earth and sky.
By the powers of earth and sky.
By the world that was to be your home.
By the world that was to be your home.
Forgive me, you who came, but who I did not embrace.
Forgive me. You came, but who I did not embrace.
I name thee, say our name, and embrace thee as my daughter.
I name thee Daya, and embrace thee as my daughter.
Good. Now bury the body.
So sad.
What now?
In 1 day's time, Dea should turn into a lubberkin.
Oh, cepet juga ya.
I'll stay here and wait. You go home.
I'll wait with you.
Out of the question.
But that's my child. And the guilt, the responsibility for all this lies with me.
Time for parental impulses? It's long past. Besides, nothing else you can do here.
But
No buts. Just Witcher's work left to do here. Gotta wait a day and a night for the Botchling to turn into a lubberkin. That's it. Go home. And try not to drink yourself stupid again.
Oke.
By blood's power I summon you. With your name I beseech you. Hear my call and arise, Dea. Lead me to those bound to you by blood.
Cepet juga nih.
get out of my sight.
Nah, udah. Kembali ke arah mana aja nih. Oh, dia tante ya?
This downpour's a bastard. Let me live.
Udah kaki nih. Terus. Pura ya. Terus.
Sure wasn't lavender they kept in there. Might be worth looking around though. A bracelet. One of them must have dropped it. Horseshoe. No way a pitch burner could afford a horse. Horseshoe. No way a pitch burner could afford a horse. Clothing. They change in here. Both were here. I'm going the right way. Wants to show me something more.
Outside. monster baru tuh.
Necrophages had a field day. Closer look. Not good.
Waduh. Oh, kayak sistemnya di sana. Tiba. Wadah. Dari sini. Sorry ya. Harus ngulang lagi. Skip.
By blood's power.
Ya.
Hear my call. Lead me to those
Oke, go. Wah, ada nggak ngeliat hantu ya?
Don't stop raining, my awesome rotter.
Lari aja. Yes.
Sure wasn't lavender they kept in there. Might be worth looking around, though. A bracelet. One of them must have dropped it. Horseshoe. No way a pitch burner could afford a horse. Clothing. They changed in here. Both were here. I'm going the right way. Wants to show me something more.
Udah. Oh, dan juga jatuhan dulu.
should examine that horse carcass.
Wah, ini serang. Mana ya? Kita ngelut dulu.
What do we have here?
Bones.
Bones have been here a while. Chewed on the saddle. Necrophages will eat anything these days. Giant claws. Wasn't a necrophage made these marks. Horseshoes missing. Is this the animal that lost one in the smokehouse?
Smokehouse.
Head torn clear off. Takes incredible strength. Must have been attacked by a powerful beast. Surprised him. Hope they got away. Trail goes on. Good thing it doesn't end here.
Setelah sudah lah ya. Family matter. Wah, banyak sekali segala.
Fisherman's hut. Seems she wants me to take a closer look.
Oh, bisa banget.
Who's that? The room. Go on now.
What you seek here, sir? Our hut's out of the way. Woeful. We has nothing. We knows nothing.
Just need information. Looking for 2 women. The Bloody Baron's wife and daughter.
Not a soul have been here, sir.
Malas.
Sure? Not even passing through? Father's medium height, about 20. Her mother's thin, about 40. Seen them?
That sir came at night, right, Mummy? Quiet, boy.
Good to see.
I want to help that woman. She could be in danger.
Young and seen no one, my lord. He's a kiddie.
Yes,
Must have dreamt it.
I want to hear this dream then. So, kid, who did you see? Who came here?
Pappy brought her at night. The lady does the medicines. She was all afeared. Talked about an awful monster. Said she had to go back. Don't know where to. Mummy and Pappy cheered her up, gave her clothes. Hers were ragged.
Where'd the girl go? Your son said enough. No point in playing dumb anymore.
Sorry, sir, but you don't look like one of her father's men.
Because I'm not. I'm looking for Tamara and her mother. I need to know if they're alive and safe.
Tamara is, aye. She's to my brother's place in Oxenford. But Mrs. Anna, that's another tale. Though anywhere's better than the crow's perch with a baron.
Why?
Cause he beat her, sir. Beat Mrs. Anna, I means. Everyone knew, but not a one lifted a finger for to stop it.
Where's the Baron?
What happened to Tamara's mother?
Twere like this. I was awaiting in the old smokehouse with horses. Cold as hell and so dark, couldn't see past 2 ells in front of ye. Moon had risen high, and still they hadn't come. Began to fear some demon had snatched them. But finally they came forth, and we sets off towards the river. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a gale arose. Thought it'd tear my head off. And those damn birds, swarms of them coursing o'er the woods, raising a racket to make your ears bleed. Mrs. Anna screamed, bent over into herself. Tamara knelt down, gripped her arms. 'Twere then I saw it. Fiery marks on her hands.
What is this? What happened next?
Fine. What happened next?
Grew even darker. Seemed someone had put out the stars. Crickets all went silent of a sudden, and then, from the woods, a roar. Broke out in a cold sweat, and before I could catch my breath, a beast jumped out of the woods, big as a barn, with horns and 2 burning coals for eyes. I thought I was done for. Beast attacked Mrs. Anna's horse, ripped its head off, carried her off into the woods. Our horses, mine and Miss Tamara's, got spooked and tore off willy-nilly. 'Twere the only reason we escaped. The miss wanted to go back for her mother, but my wife pleaded, said she'd die out there alone. Miss Tamara agreed not to go.
Tell me about this one.
What marks?
These, well, like burned on with hot iron, on the palms, inside.
Burned? Like a cattle brand?
Aye, though these wasn't black scars scabbed over. They's hot and glowing, as if they burned with raw fire.
Why did you help them?
Why help them at all? You risked a lot.
I'd a debt. Owed Miss Tamara. 3 moons passed, a fever gripped my boy. We thought he was done for. Tamara learnt it. Brought food and salves. We're poorer than dirt itself. She saved my boy. No 2 ways about it. Me, myself, I'd have never dared to help. But my missus told me a time of war and contempt's come. A time of folk gone wrong. We needs to repay good with good. Who stands by idly does evil as if.
Married a wise woman.
My Sally.
Crying shame we couldn't save Mrs. Anna in the end.
Thanks for your help.
Thanks for your help.
The lady. She'll be alright in the end, won't she?
I'll do what I can to see that she is.
Tell Baron about his family. Dan seperti biasa, seperti tidak terjadi apapun.
So here our paths diverge.
Thank you.
Dea. Go in peace.
Senjata bicara pun. Waduh. Kita lari. Come on, Botch. Banyak monster. Kita harus lari satu. Puternya ngeri. Pas banget. Kasih, wow. Kecil ada di sini. Sana ada drone ada. Oh. Nah, ini ada laba-laba nih. Nah, nggak ada. Malam aja ya. Oh shit. Oke. Oi. Sesi malah banget. Nggak ngeluarin Albert. Woi. Loot. Oke. Bagus banget. Habis Sweden terbit nggak terang. Sini yang bagus banget sih, keren banget. Stable, stable.
Come on.
This is a run.
Witcher, a word, please. Believe we've not had the pleasure. They call me the Sergeant. Left over from my army days, you understand. When me and Philip, meaning the Baron, served under a Temerian banner. Wanted to ask you about something.
What is it?
What is it?
That night when the Baron ordered everyone to lock their doors, stay inside. What did you and the Baron do?
Gotta ask the Baron about that. Speaking of which, know where he is?
Garden. Spends a lot of time sitting there of late.
Drunk.
No. Don't drink, don't eat. Just sits.
Okay. That's new. Banyak putih.
There you are.
See the hollyhock there? The violet blooms. Brought the plants here from Nazaire. Anna had read some story. Insisted on having them. Spent hours tending to them, trimming, pruning. She was so contented.
So sad.
And them, the frilly ones, are called birds of paradise in Zerrikania. But Tamara called them dragons of paradise. She adored them. Damn shame I'll never learn which blooms would please Daya most. Though it's good to know her spirit's free.
Got some information about your family.
You've learned something? Well, let's go inside. It's a bit chilly out.
Alright.
Any news for me?
Your daughter's in Oxenford.
What the blazes? She alright? In good health? Safe? Why haven't you brought her back?
Never offered to do that.
How do you know she's safe? You see her at least?
No, but I talked to the man who helped her escape and then took her in. Tamara is safe and sound. From what I gathered, she has no desire to see you again. No intention to return.
I shan't trust some peasant dolt. I shan't trust whoever it is helped her. I need to know for certain she's safe. Go to her. You must be sure. See her yourself. I shan't believe anyone else.
Okay, not gonna happen.
I've done my part. You've got dozens of men. There's gotta be someone you can send.
You refuse to go?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck you!
What the heck?
Yet, if you're ever in the area, by chance even, take this and just make sure she's alright.
What is it?
A letter of safe conduct. Ever since the Redanians took hold of the Pontar Delta, they made it damned hard to get to Novigrad without one. Very well. You were to find them both. What of Anna? Learned anything?
Nothing yet, but I'm on her trail.
Well, what are you waiting for?
For you to tell me about Syria, like we agreed.
Fine. A word once given. When Ciri was on the mend, we took her out on a hunt. Thought a bit of galloping would warm up her limbs gone stiff from so much bed rest.
Okay, this story.
That lass of yours, pure luck in the flesh. To hunt down a wild boar that size, why, worthy of one of King Foltest's feasts, where he's still among the living. Ciri, come! Our haunt should be yours as I see it.
Oh, you done well, lass.
Not bad. Not bad at all. But who goes boar hunting with a sword?
No bow at hand, no spear. My sword was all I had.
Well, you brandished it beautifully. Where'd they teach you that, anyway?
Tell the truth.
A little here, a little there.
Not surprising, given you wander the world alone. Not alone no more. She's in the company now.
That's right. You're a member of the company. We're drinking together, killed a wild boar as a pack, you might say. But we've no notion how you arrived here. A woman in a man's garb, razor on her back. Who exactly are you? You a mercenary?
They don't know anything. Something of the sort.
Let's say I go about my business. And when there's coin to be earned, I don't readily turn it down.
I've always held, with the world how it is today, lasses ought to know how to fend for themselves.
All right, all right. A woman could swing a sword. I've knowed one, but never seen a lady mount anything but a cock proper. All tipsy on horseback. Nothing strange on account they bloody mount them sideways.
Perhaps you'd care to wager?
Think you can outrun me on an horse? Naturally. What's the stake?
Black mare. The one in the stable.
Oh, that won't do at all.
Coward.
What happened? You get the jitters?
No,
So why not?
the horse is mine.
To race the Baron himself, I'd consider it an honor.
Oh, that'd be a sight to behold.
Would it ever?
Done. But if I win, I take your sword.
Agreed.
I'll not
Okay.
drink any more this night. You'll want your head about you. We start at daybreak.
Hai, balapan udah. Ini seperti ceritanya Siri ya. Either kita cut untuk next part atau kita gabung kalau masih on time.
The day dawns.
Ready?
As ever, first one to the tower.
Mount up!
Cuma kita tahu.
Come on, Siri, don't you embarrass us.
Want that horse, don't ya?
Had one just like it.
Wah, cepet banget.
Don't give up, girl!
Hoof it! Hoof it!
Damn it! My hair!
See that? Not nearly as haggard as you think me.
Congratulations.
Unnecessary. Better you bid your sword farewell. I await my reward.
Wah, gak usah di.
What?
Atau emang apa? Oh, very good.
Another chance to win.
She screamed like a mad woman. In an instant, all had forgotten the wager. Every man ran to save his skin, even worried to break his neck.
And they make it?
Some, aye. Others were not so fortunate. But what happened then, I must say, Witcher, seen a lot, but nothing like this. Never.
Uh-oh. I know that look.
You're a fast learner. You'll know the rest once you find my wife.
Working on it.
And making piss-poor progress.
They split up. Hadn't considered that possibility before. But don't worry. I'll find Anna too.
Let's play where? You're working with Nilfgaard. Why? How do I not heard anything about the witches in the sea?
So long.
Okay. I think cukup di sini dulu ya kayaknya. Kita akan cari di mana ini ya, Tamara atau Anna, istrinya si Baron. Next atau pokoknya kita akan ini ya, find the witch. Mungkin ada clue about two of them ya. Oke, thank you udah nonton ya teman-teman. Thanks for watching. Jangan lupa like, comment, dan subscribe. Support channel ini biar gue makin rajin untuk upload lagi. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye.